Hi everybody, welcome to Vanessa's Van Life Journey, my van build vlog. Today I am going to be showing you how I did this DIY project on the Maxx Air fan cover. So stay tuned and I'm going to show you step by step what all I did to get the look that you see here. I'm very pleased at how it turned out and it's different than anybody else's. So let's get started. I am starting with the typical white vent cover that everybody has when they order the Maxx Air fan or another brand. So first off, you have to cut this down to size depending on the width of your ceiling. And my ceiling, the way that I framed it, it's actually very thick. So I'm actually going to have to cut about 1.5 inches to 1 inch off. I started off with 1.5 inches, cutting it off, but I should have went with the inch to begin with. So I ended up cutting off another 1.5 inches, which made a whole inch. I wanted to be safe than to be sorry, you guys, because it is harder to go back, but it's easier to go forward. If you cut not enough, you can always go back and cut some more, but if you cut too much, you can't add it back. So I always, with my cuts, even when I do my measurements and it seems like my measurements are precise, I still like to leave a little room for error, which means that I am going to not take off as much as I thought I should, and I work my way onto cuts. So if you are new to van building and you're not sure that your measurements are going to be accurate, don't take off as much as you thought you needed to take off to begin with. Take off a little bit at a time and work your way up to that cut. Even though that's gonna mean more work for you, it's gonna save you heartache and pain in the end if you end up cutting off too much. So just as a precautionary measure, I like to take off less as possible to begin with and then work my way up to that cut, even if that means more work for me in the end. So I marked my piece where I wanted to take off the 1/2 inch. Now I have my straight edge and I'm just going to draw a straight line all the way around the cover. And I'm going to flip it all the way around and get my line all the way around the cover. And then we're going to be cutting this just with a straight edge knife. I've seen people cut this in different ways. It's just up to you how you want to cut it and what do you think the best method is. And if you have cut a cover before, leave it in the comments bar below. What did you find the best method is? And it may be helpful to somebody else that have to do this. So as you guys can see, I am just scoring this with the knife and I have it down on a flat surface so that way when I score it, it's like going through and it's getting a really good score. And I'm just going to turn around and flip it around all the way around, and then I am going to just pop it once I score it all the way around. So now that I have it scored all the way around and I've taken the excess off, I'm just going to sand the inside and the outer lip that is going to be showing. I'm going to sand that really well so that it can take my paint and my, what are we putting on here again? My gold leaf. so it could take the paint, the glue, and the gold leaf really well. So I'm just sanding it all the way around and taking my time. So now that I've got it sanded, I want to wipe all the excess dust off. And I'm also going to wipe this down really well with some acetoner and a alcohol wet wipe. So I want to make sure that I've gotten all the dust and all the debris off of it. And yeah, I'm going to wipe it down, like I said, with some acetone and a wet rag. Now you see me here, I'm laying down some paper and I'm going to put this on top of my wood, and then I am just going to spray paint. Now I'm going to be spray painting the inside of this and the outside lip, and by default just the outside of it is going to get spray painted just a little bit when I'm trying to get all the way around the edge. But I'm not really concentrating on painting the outer portion of it. I'm mainly concentrating on painting the inner portion and the lip of it. Okay, you guys, I actually didn't show you guys me doing the gold leaf because my phone died, but I was live when I did it. So if you guys do want to see the whole process, I was also live when I did it. But all you're going to do is spray paint this, let this dry, and then you're going to spray it with the adhesive and then just add the gold leaves on how you like them. I don't like to use the whole gold leaf sheet. I buy the sheets, but I break it down and add it to it piece by piece. And then after that, I have the spray sealer, and I seal it with the spray. So that is how I did it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments bar below. And here is the finished product. Okay, you guys, it was dark the other day, so I don't think I got a chance to show y'all the finished product of how this turned out and how it looked. So this is the vent fan, and I am getting ready to install it and put it up. So I'll come back and show you guys how it looks. I don't have it screwed in yet, y'all, but that looks good. Y'all tell me what y'all think. That look good. So I'm about to screw it in. Hey you guys, that is it for my van life vlog series on my van bill. I hope this was helpful to you guys. I really like the way this turned out, and it's not the typical vent cover that you see everybody with their van, and it's going to add a different spice and a different touch and tie in with everything else that I've done in the van. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be notified each and every time I upload a new video. And thanks for watching. Bye now.